Starter anime?
Yeah, go for it.
Grimgar, Ashes to Ashes.
Never seen it.
I'm putting you on. It's literally the most beautiful isekai out there. Regular Naruto, I can give you that. Naruto Shippuden, no, I won't give you
Naruto Shippuden is stepping a little too far. I'll give you that. You don't need to
Naruto
start on
Shippuden,
that.
I would never recommend. And Fullmetal Alchemist.
As a starter?
Yes.
Brotherhood?
Yes.
Of course.
No. Just regular. The regular one.
Just regular?
Yeah, just regular. Not the
Regular. Brotherhood?
No, not Brotherhood.
Why not Brotherhood?
They got to feel the pain we felt.
What do you mean they gotta feel
They gotta feel the pain we felt.
There was some stuff in there in the original that they
If that's the case, tell them Tokyo Ghoul.
Okay, yeah,
that's a bit much.
that hurts. That hurts. They skipped the whole arc in the middle. Like
Exactly.
They really did.
That-
I mean,
that-
you're basically just telling them just to watch season 1.
okay, season 2, season 3. Is
Or just to watch season 1 and 2.
Yeah.
I forget that season 3 is the one where they went off.
For me, watching season 1, I get it. It's a good intro to the actual show. You finally see Kaneki. I like that. That's dope. But when we actually get to season 2, and this man is a vigilante
villain. He's a villain. He's a villain.
He's pretty much a villain.
He's just a villain.
Okay,
But not do nothing.
Okay.
But
what do you mean?
What do you mean? Don't do nothing.
What do you do?
He got his get back.
Yeah,
That's all that
How
matters.
did
he got his get back.
How did he get his get back?
He killed out.
That's season 1. I'm talking about season 2.
Yeah, he got his get back. He didn't get his get back at all.
He didn't.
He didn't get his get back. He didn't do anything in season 2.
But see,
All he did was carry his friend.
okay, but then imagine.
Okay,
how,
let's not make it like it wasn't sad.
It was
yeah,
sad.
like that was
sad.
Why
that,
make it all
that was
like it wasn't?
sad,
yeah,
but
don't-
that's all
don't-
he
yeah.
did was just in that snow. You know, snow.
Isn't season 2 when he ate another ghoul
yes.
and he got the nose, the beak?
Technically,
No.
no.
That's the
No.
end of season one?
No.
That's season.
I'm pretty sure that's season 3.
No.
That's season 3. I think that's.
They had both
Tokyo.
owls in season 1, and then no, he didn't grow a beak in season 2.
I'm saying from eating, because they're called something else when they eat another ghoul.
I can't remember the name of that.
It's kind of what the owl was, wasn't it?
I'm gonna
I'm
look it up.
telling you right now, season 1.
Because wasn't the owl supposed to be a ghoul that ate another, or someone ate another
Pretty
ghoul?
much.
I mean, yeah, I think.
And the thing is,
Or at least one of them was supposed to be that.
but that's why I don't understand why season 2 was so bad. Because season 2 is pretty much you have all these characters and all these dope ghouls
But
that you
then,
don't get to see fight.
but then think about how they just kind of skipped all the way to where they were in season 3.
Yeah, there's a
they
whole
didn't know.
before
Yeah,
that.
they didn't know how they were gonna do it. Clearly, they didn't do it right.
They skipped out.
I mean, you might as well just, if anything, I'm gonna go back to it. Yeah, you're basically telling her to just watch season 1 and then read the rest of it because they're not gonna get the full effect of it if they watch the
They're
entire
not-
show.
exactly.
There's not enough.
Well, then my pick would be terrible. Sarah for the end, because it's literally only one season.
What's your pick?
Sarah for the end, like
Savor the
Sa-
Sarah for the end.
Oh, Sarah.
Yeah.
Wait, Savor. I've never heard that.
demons, well, vampires, demons, and angels.
I can't know if that.
But I mean, you could basically, but if that's the case, you could suggest 7 Deadly Sins.
No, definitely not.
No, you could. No, you could.
Yeah, we're gonna put them on to the last seasons of that.
No, what? But like the whole
Stop
show was
motion?
a good
Nah,
show.
we go on that.
Stop motion is crazy.
That's what it was. It was stop
That's hating.
motion.
That's hating.
It's not hating.
That's hating. Listen,
Escanor versus Meliodas.
people who keep talking about the 7 deadly frames, I'm telling you right now, that was so overplayed, bro. I'm telling you.
Now, did I watch that season? I did, but it was literally
Did you like the season?
not the animation, the story.
But did you like the story? So what are we talking about?
Yeah,
Not
then why?
every-
Why?
Hey, man.
Everything's not going to have map animation.
Well,
Yeah.
you don't want that, but I'm saying it has to have decent enough to you can still watch it. At this point, you just might as well read it.
You saying it was unwatchable?
Just almost, yeah, it was about there.
Apparently, it wasn't unwatchable because he still watched it.
Yeah, because it's one of my favorite anime of all time. But we ain't gonna talk about that.
So why you? I guess this is it's your favorite, so you have.
Yeah,
to
it's
okay.
different.
Okay.
I'm biased.
Escanor.
That's my guy. He's the pinnacle of all races.
But if that was one, then what's your other two?
Starters?
Yeah.
That's rough.
See?
Attack on Titan, easy.
Ooh, that's a
What does
starter.
call Attack on Titan a starter?
100%.
Trauma. He wants.
I mean,
he wants
you
to
talking
I
talk
want to
about
hurt.
a
I want
lot
to
of-
hurt
you
feelings.
talking
That's what I want to do.
He
Hurt
wants
your
to trauma
feelings.
bond. That's exactly what that is.
I don't
I
want
mean,
to bond with, but you know.
That's a trauma bomb. There's so much shit happens in that show, man.
It's bad.
You talk about full on betrayal from people you wouldn't think you'd be getting betrayed by.
That man said genocide. Give me that. I want that as a starter anime. That's what we want first.
Okay,
That's
but
what we do first.
was he right or was he wrong?
That's not the question.
Correct. He was 100% correct.
But genocide is the worst thing that you can do. Yeah.
In the pyramid of hatred, yes.
Is it when they're trying to genocide you though? I don't think it's right to genocide anybody, but like,
Is
he kind of justified.
So do it back.
Is genocide and retaliation that much worse than genocide?
So you're saying you can't retaliate for genocide? I'm not going back. If you try to get rid of me and mine, and I'm like, no, I'm gonna get rid of you first.
You
Does
gonna
that
John
really
Wick him?
make me a bad
You gonna
person?
John Wick him?
You're John Wick.
I'm gonna take my dog out, bro. That's all I'm saying. It's not my fault. Like, I feel like it's justified. It's fair.
And also as a starter, just that would fit.
I think it would. You're starting off with peak.
Yeah.
You probably get one of the best written anime ever. Full circle type.
Yeah, full circle. That's true. Episode
Okay.
1, the last episode, are literally 1 and 1.
1 and 1, exactly.
Yeah.
So that's hard for me to say because with Attack on Titan, clearly I love it. Got it tatted.
Mm-hmm.
But do you really want them to start off with that? Because now their expectations are going to be so high.
I mean, I started watching it when I was 13 on accident on Netflix.
Toonami on Netflix?
Yeah, really.
Oh, me personally, Toonami, and I remember my mama was like, "What are you watching?" Because it seemed just a naked Titan just run across my screen and just kill somebody. She's like, "What are you watching?" And I'm like,
call some questions.
"The game's game." You know what I'm saying?
The game's the game.
It's a game. Okay, then number 3.
One Piece.
Ooh, that's
One
I knew it was
Piece?
going to be a hot take. I knew.
So you got to start your journey. You got to pick something that's going to be with you the whole time.
I would say at least if you're going to start it, don't watch it all the way through.
Yeah, don't.
I don't.
Yeah, like
you should
piece it
start
out.
One Piece.
You know,
Do
like
the first 2
pace
arcs.
yourself.
You know?
Yeah.
Do the first 2 arcs and then you'll get
One
there.
Piece is crazy.
That is
Is it? Is it crazy?
No, that's
That's a start.
Because my starters were all things that were an adventure that was going with me as I learned of new anime.
Okay, so if that's the case, Black Clover, because at least it's a new gen anime.
That's fair.
What's the story?
Yeah.
You got something. You got 2 MCs, so you get the gist of just not having one MC. You get the experience of kind of like the Naruto feel,
Okay,
but cool powers. Magic is very unique in it. Everybody has different mana capacities, from commoners to nobility to actual different magic skills.
Yeah.
The stories overall is pretty good. I think
Okay.
it's
It's a banger.
a banger to
Yes,
me. I'm not gonna lie.
banger.
I'm a person who reads the manga.
It's a banger.
I might just be
It's a banger.
I might be just fanboying out, but then again, Black Clover I think is a good
Wind
starter.
and I can't say what the other one is, but having that combo of magic is pretty sick.
It's crazy.
I'm not gonna lie.
Crazy for Yuna or Austin.
You know,
That's
crazy,
crazy, bro.
crazy.
It's insane. Read is fundamental. Read manga.
If you can read,
If you,
there's a lot of pictures though. If you can't,
graphic novels.
yeah,
who cares?
it's a picture book.
That's
No comment. I have no comment. No.
Hey, subtitles is fundamental too, but
Eh,
that's another story. So, what is your
yes. What are your
3?
All right, first one, Gintama.
Thomas.
banger?
Gintama.
Though. It's a banger.
Because like think about it, it was an anime that had a lot of substance to it for what it was. It had a lot of comedy, and they also referenced a lot of hot animes that were out already or that were coming out because it was just that type of show. Like it was an amusing show. It was a short little show.
Short.
Well,
Short. It's like
It
700.
has 17 openings.
Yeah. Ain't short. No, I will say one thing about Gintama though. I agree what he says. It has a lot of different splashes of anime in it that I like because it's very funny to watch them cosplay other characters from Shonen Jump, which is awesome.
and
So I get that.
I'll never forget the bad intro that they did. Where they crashed out trying to slide
Oh,
in,
bro.
and they just laid there for the rest of for the rest of the intro. It was funny.
I agree.
It was funny.
And he has a
That's
Vespa.
And
I mean, that's-
riding a Vespa.
You have a Vespa, you win.
Yeah,
You know?
you kind of went into
I'm
that.
not gonna lie.
What else you got?
All right.
That was a crazy one. 17
I know. It was
Yes.
a crazy one.
episodes.
For a good action one, I actually kind of want to say Helsing, not Helsing Ultimate. Talk about original Helsing.
Original Hellsing.
Devilman. Let's go with that. No?
Uh,
Okay, that was a bad one. My fault.
We ain't
That
gonna pull
was
out Devil
my
May
bad.
Cry baby like that. I just
I thought it was a banger, but it's
it was, but that ain't a starter though.
I agree with Hellsing because he is the definite of first aura farming. That
Factual.
man aura farmed so much in that
Mhm.
show.
Like-
It don't make sense. He is the originator. That right there, I agree. That was a sleeper.
Yeah, that was
not
good.
going.
I wasn't even thinking about that one.
Nah,
I
wasn't.
forget about it sometimes, but it was such a great show. I loved it.
He putting you on. If you ain't watched Hellsing,
Yeah, if
you
you've
have
never
to.
seen
That-
Hellsing before, you have to watch it. But
That's
it's got to be the original Hellsing.
that boy
Yeah,
had so
I
much-
agree. I concur.
He gave Def the Kid his whole starter pack, bro. Like,
Yeah,
let's
Def-
I mean, for
let's be
real though,
honest,
yeah,
bro.
like
He gave
Death
Def the Kid his
the
starter
Kid from
Man.
Soul Eater probably wouldn't have had
Ooh,
the twin
Fire Force.
pistols like he did.
Fire Force, that's what it is.
pack. Fire Force is another one.
Because then that
Fire
leads
Force
into
is-
another show.
Yeah, it does. It
Soul
leads
Eater,
into
Soul Eater,
Yeah.
Fire Force is crazy.
They go together.
Right,
That's a good one to
right.
start on. Yeah.
Hmm.
Ooh, and it ends this year.
They do in this
Yeah.
season. I can't wait for that season to come out. I'm
Sad.
actually excited for it. Once you see what happens in the manga in that, it's you won't
It's
expect.
some heat.
Hmm?
It's some heat.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
It's some heat.
No pun intended. Or all puns intended.
What was the third one?
Oh, I didn't put out the third one. Yeah, sorry. Third one.
Oh, no. No.
If it's what I think it is,
It's
if
not.
It is,
It's
okay.
not. It's nothing on this
Okay.
table.
Yeah, that should go away.
Fooly Cooley.
What?
Fooly Cooley.
What is Fooly Cooley?
You never heard of Fooly Cooley?
Never heard.
Oh,
of
listen.
Don't-
Let me
I have
tell
no
you
idea.
about this show. So it was a little anime that aired on Toonami way back when. It wasn't on there for very long. It's a little short series. It is so hard to describe because it's just a funny show.
So
And
it's
they
a full
recently
comedy.
it's pretty much full comedy, but it's got an action aspect to it. It's one of those shows that like keeps jumping around, kind of keeps you guessing about what's going on, because it's wild.
Is it like Reborn?
Not quite like Reborn, no.
Okay, because like Reborn is one of those animes that's like that. That's just real goofy and just.
But then they also came out
Straight to
with an add-on to it recently on I think HBO Max. There's some like an extra like 4 episodes that are like an add-on series, kind of like an OVA.
Yeah. Max has a lot
But
of
but it's
anime
such a
stuff.
good show if you've never seen it.
Yeah, they have like all the studio.
AMAX sponsors, but yeah, I didn't know that.
They have all the studio. I always mess up the pronunciation.
Like,
Ghibli films.
Jubilee, oh,
all
all
of
of
them.
Jubilee films.
They have all of them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the whole point.
Oh yeah.
I gotta log into my account.
Yeah, HBO Max is honestly a good place to go for older anime and especially Studio Ghibli films because they got
Yeah,
everything.
not Cartoon Network anymore.
Yeah, Cartoon Network, they just took all that off.
I would have too.
Rest in peace. Rest in peace to my childhood.
They moved it all to Hulu, I think. Because like all the like HBO Max original like Adventure Time episodes, they moved them all to Hulu now.
Bro, Hulu got Disney
Hulu got the
got-
stuff.
I mean,
now,
Hulu
man.
has Bleach.
Hulu does have Bleach.
And we know that's the greatest-
Thousand
Hold on.
Blood
Bleach
Warrior
right
is a
now.
Hulu original technically.
Banger.
Can't wait for the Hell Arc.
Okay, that's a wish.
That's a wish.
What?
Are you talking about reading it or watching it?
Watching it.
Oh, because reading is more likely to happen before watching.
Well, 100%. But
Yeah.
what I'm saying,
I'll
when,
be all
It's
in.
just you gonna be waiting a while.
I hope I'm alive still by the time.
I think you're gonna be alive.
I'm just saying, like, that's a wish because they also have Burning the Witch,
That's
which
true.
takes place on a different
Which is the London.
Yeah.
of- that's true.
the Soul Society.
But
which is pretty
still, Bleach, better.
cool. Greatest of all time.
Mm-hmm.
Who got more aura? Who got better clothes? Who got better powers? Who messing with Ichigo?
Aizen
Dang.
literally sits in a chair and everyone's still afraid of him.
Wouldn't you?
Yes.
Wrapped up in something that's got 90% of his power locked away, and everybody's
Stop.
still shaking.
Afraid.
Man can handle the Soul King
I would
by
be,
himself. in a
I'd be
chair.
more worried about Aizen instead of Ichigo, who's a mutt.
Like,
Like, don't get me wrong, no disrespect
like,
to Ichigo. Ichigo's still strong, but he's a mutt. Let's be honest.
because like I only want to
Okay.
call this out just because it was a very strong representation of Aizen in this state that he was in. I remember you remember Jace Jump Force
Yes.
had that Aizen.
Banger.
I remember you can
Miss you,
use what was it? It was the black wall.
Oh, that
That
move
he
was
had.
so
Oh, the box?
broken, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and if you have that all the way up and
One shot,
have him like charge the move all the way up, instant KO.
Instant KO.
I was more of a
It
like
was
Hado 99 with the the 9-headed dragon.
yeah.
Hey,
Listen, Hot 99 was tough.
Hakusho, spirit gun every time, bro.
It's just the
Spirit gun,
sound.
Go crazy.
The
Can't
noise
mess with
is just annoying.
Yeah, that
noise
sound is just something else. It's like
The
this-
noise it
it.
makes?
It's not cultured.
Culture.
It's not cultured. That's music to my ears.
Yeah,
I got something we
it's
can talk
ringing
about.
in my ears.
Anime game adaptation.
Easy.
So one thing else, let me start off for this. Let's talk about the ones that need to refix themselves because how bad it was. At least say one. We talked about Black Clover earlier.
Factual.
Black Clover needs a remake of a game. The mobile game isn't that bad, but we need an actual
The
game.
mobile game
there is
isn't
an
that
actual
bad.
game. There's a console game.
Not the one I'm talking about. That's not the one I'm talking about. They need to redo that. The Quartet one.
Yeah,
that is
that's the one I was talking
awful.
about.
Why would you make a Magic game
Right.
be a shooter? It makes no
That
sense.
makes
Have a reticle right here.
It makes no sense whatsoever, man.
The MC is a sword fighter. Why are we doing a
Yeah.
first person shooter for Magic?
I mean,
Like,
same
yeah, they
thing
got
for-
Magic, but like you could just make it like a move based thing or something like that.
Same thing for 7 Deadly Sins. Their game was terrible as well. They need to
Yeah.
remake
I enjoyed
ASAP.
that more.
Wait,
Oh,
are you
100%.
talking about?
Black
Are you talking about the like
Magic
Dynasty?
Britannia.
You talking about the Dynasty Warriors like one?
It was kind of like
Yeah, it was
I'm talking about the Horde Fighter one. Yeah,
yeah. That was
it could have been so much better. Like
It was
Koei
so
Tecmo
much-
did so much better on so many other games.
the problem. Is both of those games, if you paid attention, came out too early.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
anime wasn't
they
even remotely deep into seven.
they
Deadly
were just
Sins
yeah.
they were
or
trying to do
Black
more
Clover.
off. They were trying to do a lot either off of what they had from the anime, and then try to like sprinkle in something from
Yeah.
like the
And
from
hard stuff.
yeah,
It's not
because
gonna
like you
work.
can't,
It's
but you can't do that.
Actually, one of the DLC for the 7 Deadly Sins game was the demons.
Really,
Hmm.
that's crazy.
That's wild.
Oh wow.
Okay, but
Do you want us to say that?
do
Okay, you can say it. What do you?
TikTok Live.
No. It's back up. It's back up. TikTok's
TikTok
back
is
up.
TikTok is back up already.
It's been barely a day.
Who
Oh
bought
my god.
No
No
one.
one knows about it.
I know why.
We will be on TikTok.
I
baby. We
heard
will
about
be on there.
no. I know about why.
He said we will be on.
I
there.
know
We'll be
I
there."
know
Yes,
who
we-
got it going.
Who got it on?
It was President Trump.
Oh god. No political.
It
I'm
was
scared.
no. I actually heard
Trump?
this. No, it was him. It was him.
Sounds
He
about right.
he made a statement saying that he wanted to unban it, and it was because he didn't really want it banned in the first place.
Well, I mean, it did help him.
Apparently,
So why would you
Man-
want
man
something
of
that helped
people.
you?
Yeah, so he
Right, but now
he said the
no political
and-
stuff.
and, like,
man of the people.
Yeah, man of people.
Man of people.
yeah
TikTok.
he said that he
I'm
wanted
kinda
to do it,
upset
and he
that
did it.
Deleted the app last night.
I literally heard
That's why
I heard about that
didn't
this
delete-
morning.
I didn't delete TikTok because I had faith.
I have Instagram Reels, and that is satisfying enough for me. All right, I'm
I
good.
To be honest with you, TikTok creators don't
Just-
disagree with that. But
wild
creators, yeah,
wild reason
like,
because honestly,
You know,
we a lot of us thought that it was going to come back because Elon Musk was going to buy it because
Oh.
he was talking about buying it. He was talking about buying it, but
I
for it
couldn't,
to just be unbanned is
I mean,
honestly crazier in my
want
opinion.
to sell it, and he's not.
couldn't imagine if Elon Musk owned.
I mean, what would he do with
Have
it?
you seen Twitter?
You know what he would do?
Chaos.
He'd probably change his name.
It's chaos.
No, that's what he would do. If he bought it, he would just change the name.
To what? Why?
Yeah, that is crazy. So why?
But yeah, but
that's
back
banger.
back from anime games.
Yeah,
That was
Sword Art Online has done the best, in my
Mm.
opinion, at making anime
they've been
games.
they've
Yes,
been
they
doing
have
good
done.
games. Yeah. They did all right with their games.
They are the forefather, and they are still making games right now for it. The new Sword Art Online game, it looks visually good and has decent game mechanics. That's all I'm saying. It has the best overall just catalog of anime games
Mhm.
for it.
Mm.
So Dragon Ball, their games.
Dragon Ball, I feel like they're all fighters though. Like
It's-
that you can't really mess up a fighter.
But that's not true. Sagas.
Sagas was.
No,
I
don't
will
even
die on this
don't
hill.
you dare.
Sagas was
Don't
phenomenal.
you dare
Playing
try to
with your
defend
friends
Sagas.
was
Sagas
phenomenal,
was absolute
alright?
trash.
I will
The
say-
mechanics of that game were garbage.
Listen,
Oh my god.
Let's
Man,
talk-
How do you use the sensu bean?
you find one.
You find one is crazy.
Yeah, and then how do you use it?
Shit, I don't know.
Exactly.
Nah.
You collect the sensu beans throughout that
Hey.
throughout that game, and you can't even use them. What? How am I supposed to?
Hey,
How am I supposed
listen.
to do that?
You
and-
say that, but at the same time, Goku never has a sense of being on him in the first place. So you're saying you need one?
I'm saying that if you're gonna make a
I'm
game,
just saying.
if you're gonna make a
Stand
Dragon
on
Ball
it.
game
I'll be
into a
honest with you.
fly around shooter,
Let's not
Phenomenal.
act like
it was a
they-
fly around shooter. You couldn't even fly up or down. You were just hovering above the ground.
It was a banger.
It was garbage.
It was a banger.
It was trash.
Play with your friends. It was
Trash.
It was a banger.
All I'm saying is
We played it together. It was
how many
garbage.
games has failed. Just
How many have
fighters.
failed?
Just fighters. How many fighters have failed?
Mhm. When you say fighters, what do you mean?
Like
yeah.
Sparking Zero, Burning Blood,
Mhm.
like games
I think-
like that.
I think
Out
Arena
there on
Fighter-
sale.
Justice did not do
Guilty
that
Gear.
good.
I think arena fighters
Final-
do better than regular fighting games.
Okay, I'll agree with that.
I don't
With
I
a
don't know.
with a side note.
What do you mean?
I
No,
can't.
no, I'll
The
agree with
Storm games?
The Storm games.
Those are
fire.
arena fighters. The new
But
Bleach
they-
game coming out is
No,
arena
what
fighters.
he means by regular fighters
Highest
is you
one,
mean like
but-
Mortal Kombat.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
like
only ones that
Mortal Kombat,
yeah.
Tekken. But
And those
but
are the
see,
only,
those ones,
there's only 3 of them that
yeah,
will always
those-
be great.
yeah, like you can't. It's hard to make
That
new
means you're not
games
into
in that
it.
style. It's hard to make new games with
There-
that gimmick.
Have
Like
you not
you
played?
can't do that.
What's
The
what's
arcane one might go hard.
What's the one game? Guilty Gear.
Guilty Gear.
Guilty Gear. You've never played that. That is
Right. You've never played that.
Okay, but Guilty Gear is really niche though. Like there's not a lot of people who really like still
True
enjoy
fighters,
Guilty.
bro.
Okay,
True fighter
okay,
game
but-
players,
but-
they play Guilty like that.
Okay, but the true fans of that game will play the original. They ain't
That's
gonna
true.
play the new stuff.
That's true. I can give you that.
I ain't played none of it.
I played one of the original ones, but I'll be honest. From somebody who played it as a kid, you really got to be into those games to want to play those games. It's just like that.
I have no idea.
You know, like they're not bad, but they
That's
are
true.
they have a gimmick of their own, and you
That's
got to be in it
factual.
for that. Like that's like people who like Soul Calibur.
So
Like there's a lot of
Calibur is
people like
fire,
Sal.
too.
Yeah, but you got to like that gimmick.
Yeah, that's true.
You have to like that. Like people who like fighters are not all gonna like Soul Calibur because it's mainly just people who fight with swords.
Because I grew up playing like Virtual Fighter, Tekken, Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter. Like that's the one I grew up. So when I seen that there was anime variations of fighters,
Well, yeah, like don't get me
I
wrong,
went
they're
into a
good,
spiral.
but like
I played so much.
like personally, the only like side by side fighter that I can say was a really good one that's an anime
Oh.
fighter is Dragon Ball Fighters, and even then, it's not even like a regular
It's
fighter.
not okay.